All right, all right. I think we can start. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like it's going to be 30 seconds till the ads are done. All right. Hey, Nexo. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I wish I was playing earlier. Let's go ahead and start. All right. Happy Thursday. Yeah, sorry about that. I was hoping to start earlier. I even woke up at 6 o'clock, quite early to start streaming. And it was raining and thunder. Like the weather is horrible. Right now we're in a number. Let me see here if I can find. Let me load it up real quick. See if I can show you what I'm talking about. So there's a website called the Hong Kong Observatory. And if you go there, you can kind of get an idea of the weather of Hong Kong. So let me go ahead and load it up over here as well so you can see it. Hey, Fishman, how's it going? So here we go. Hong Kong Observatory. And if you look, we are currently in a #1 typhoon. And there's a thunderstorm warning. It's currently 28.9 Celsius, so I don't really know what... I forget what it is in Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, there have been an awful lot of typhoons, a lot more than normal. It is very aggravating. But yeah, we're in a typhoon warning, #1. We have a thunderstorm warning, and there was thunder striking all around where I live. So there's just no way I could even start doing streaming. And then let's see here. They're calling it tropical depression, so at least it's not going to get to like a 9 or a 10. If it becomes a 10, then I'm going to have to be I'm going to have to batten down the hatches because that means very strong winds. But yeah, because of this thing right here, my internet keeps cutting in and out. Because I wanted to start at 6, and nope, sorry, it was the internet was cut out. So then I was like, all right, I'll start at 9:30. 9:30 seems like a good time. It cut out again. So we're kind of fighting against nature right now. If push comes to shove, we might have to wait till tomorrow after the typhoon passes in order to continue streaming. Even with the program stream, I might have to wait till tomorrow, and that depends. Hopefully, we don't get cut off. But either way, what I plan to do is play some Genshin Impacts and continue with the story. Last time we were in the void. Since I had restarted, oh, that is a big tree. We are going to have to actually map. Let's see, where is that tree located? I don't see it on the map exactly. It's a bit difficult. That way. Oh, it must be that thing. All right. Okay. I know what it is. Okay. Anyway. That was very... Either way, we're going to enter in here. We're going to enter in here, continue the story, and see what we can figure out. From my understanding, there's going to be... All right. Have a good night, Nexo. Have a good rest. If memory serves, I know that Florida, the United States is also currently it's having issues with heat waves right now. Like it's really, really hot. Abnormally hot in certain areas. So yeah, just abnormal weather everywhere. So yeah, last time we had learned a little bit about the backstory of our maiden friend here. Oh, strange creature. Did you bring me here? Who are you? Alright. Alright. Enjoy breakfast, Fishman. Actually, I will have to enjoy myself some lunch too. I can do that. I can do that during a 15-minute break between streams. Either way, let's follow the ghosty thingy.
What is the secret to power?
Oh, she's learning from a master, alright.
Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear.
What? I'm going to have to disagree with you there. Fear can be a good source of power, but it's not the best source because when fear is involved, you only fight for preservation or up to the sake of preservation. So you'll never really get to that high level. So yeah, I disagree with you, Sertologi.
The fear of losing those you love.
Oh, okay. He's going a different route. Never mind.
Of watching your home burn.
Okay, I would not argue that's fear, though.
Fear of death.
I wouldn't argue... well, the fear of death part, yeah, but the fear of losing a loved one, I would argue against that. Because most people would say that this is a pragmatics question. Let's move on.
Fear is
It's
the source
pragmatics.
of evolution.
No, it's not.
It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world.
Is he supposed to be like a very wise person? I do not see that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give one last contention and then we'll just let the story flow. But no. Humanity learned to adapt and humanity evolved, or, society evolved and grew in order to make it easier for those around us. For instance, nobody was fearing of washing dishes. Nobody. Yet we developed washing machines to give more free time to the people that we care about around us. So washing machines, so like dishwashing machines, clothes washing machines, ironing boards, all of these devices, they were made to reduce the workload and the effort needed to sustain a relatively happy life. No one was afraid of getting their hands wet. I'm sorry, no one was. So his logic here, it doesn't make sense. Even when it came to like the fear of like survival, most people, humans are surprisingly resilient. We can survive on relatively low amounts of like food and like low levels of food, low levels of water. We can still survive pretty well. Not the best of our abilities, mind you, but we can still survive. So development of agriculture, development of clean water sources. This was a way to enhance our life, to make it better. It wasn't because we were afraid of something. So I don't agree with you, Sterologi. I don't agree with you. Fear is not what drives us forward.
That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
I think he's brainwashing a child. That's what I feel. Ow, it hurts. Daddy, mommy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the previous story element. Her family died.
Spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
You are a horrible mentor. Oh, my. I'm beginning to think... I know that she needs therapy, but I'm beginning to think Sturlogi, he needs even more therapy. He needs to go see a therapist. Hey, he should go watch Cinema Therapy. That's a good channel.
But, Master, I can barely lift this sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet.
You don't want it to break.
Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
He is a horrible
After
mentor.
all, bones can always be reset.
If you break it too much, your body might give up. Okay, let's... Oh, talk about going into an abusive relationship.
Good Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss.
Or that she needs medical attention.
Each time the
right.
flesh is
I'll
torn
zip.
and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh, and mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
I wish that was how it really happened in real life. I really wish we had that regenerative potential, but if we cut away rotten flesh, it would not just grow back with no repercussions. Maybe it's because this is a fantasy... Being a fantasy setting, they probably could cut an arm off and it'll grow back. So we'll just assume that they have superhuman regenerative abilities. Because that is a very unsound advice for humans not in the Genshin Impact world. That is very unsound advice. The dream is over, but I can't get the suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. I have so many questions about Skirk's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through? It looks like hell.
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I really want answers, but right now, it is vital to complete my training. Once it's done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. Alright, let's go finish the last bit of training. Alright. Hey, Skirk, I have some questions. Let's see here. She looks fairly normal. I don't see rotten flesh anywhere, or, because she said she had to cut away the rotten flesh, and I don't really see any on her. Granted, that is some long hair. Granted, I can't... There we go. None on her back. She looks quite pristine. Like there's no scars or bruises or anything. And I want your Can I have your regenerative powers?
So far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities.
All thanks to your guidance.
That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready. Yes.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable.
Okay.
Just like your brother. Huh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. But only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision.
Actually,
in
I have a
any
good
given
question.
moment.
So, I always assume that these market, the void-like magical things on her arms, I thought those were like sleeves, elegant gloves. Could it be that her wrists and skin were broken so much they had to replace it with void magic? I am very
This
because
is your final training session.
I didn't see any
Before
I mean, those right there make it look like they're leggings, which is why I'm assuming that the same thing goes for the sleeves at the top, but I guess we'll just assume that they are clothing items. In which case, where did you
Same drill
get
as
them?
before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Oh. All right. All right. Oh. Oh, come on, game. Wait, that doesn't... I can't reach them? Okay. Round complete. Okay, okay. Next round, next round. There we go, and let's go over here. There we go, and then we need these three. Alright, nice. So far, it's not that difficult. See, that should be... Oh, there, right there. Okay. And, oh, there we go.
Better than I
Nice.
expected.
Nice, nice, nice. Not easy to control my emotions. Okay. Battle is overwhelming, but if I can focus all my attention on what my opponent is doing and how I should respond, it's almost like my emotions take a back seat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
All right. I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle, but I think I'm still pretty far from full control over my emotions.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
I guess this is kind of an argument, or I know which kind of argument they're making. I just disagree with them. Especially Starlogi, I disagree with him. And the reason being is that there are... Okay, so I disagree with him. And the reason being is that I feel that emotion, especially having emotion in the battle, will make you stronger. Because having a full control of your emotions, knowing when to get angry, when to be happy, when to put aside your hatred or put aside your anxiety, when you have control over them and you know yourself, then you would be able to perform at max efficiency in combat. He's arguing that you have to become a soulless, empty entity which is only focused on battle. So it would definitely make you more precise, but stronger? I don't think so. Part of me kind of thinks back to... So, anyone who knows history about horse training will kind of know that this is kind of a similar argument that was being made. Because back then, horses were... I mean, if you know anything about horses, they have lots of personality. They have individual personality quirks. They love to learn, and they love to socialize. I mean, they're a family-based species. And because of that, you ended up having two train of thoughts develop in how to train a horse. The first was, they call it breaking the horse, where you emotionally drain it, or you pretty much, you emotionally break it, so that it just becomes a empty husk of a horse that just obeys what you say, because otherwise it won't do, it'll be afraid, or it won't do, it doesn't want bad things to happen to it. So you just emotionally break it. And the other was, no, you form a bond with the horse. You form an emotional link with it. You allow the horse to fully develop emotionally and to grow. And both of them result in horses that listen to you and horses that will work hard for what you need them to do. But again, they come at different angles, and ultimately one horse is much better off and compared to the other one, and one horse actually will... they will actually care about you, as opposed to the other horse, which would just leave you for dead. So, yeah, I disagree with Serdologi here. I really disagree with his teachings when it revolves emotion. Skirk went through all kind of training too. Didn't she? How merciless does the training have to be to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason? Again, when you remove all emotion, then you will remove reason too.
Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Skirk is right. Now that I have stopped, all the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt, but exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Alright. Alrighty. Alright, oh, I think I can talk to Skirk.
Warriors will train day and night to perfect their skills. But when the battle comes, their fate may be decided in a matter of minutes. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears were for nothing. You need to push yourself to perfection, or you might not even live to regret it.
Isn't this called toxic perfectionism? I think that's what it's called. There we go. I got a chest. Alright, let's go. I got a chest. Time to go into the backstory some more. See what's going on further with Skirk. Let's see what's up with Skirk. Skirk, Skirk, Skirk. Oh, hey. It's still a bit foggy, but it's looking a bit better. Looks like I'm back in Skirk's inner world. I don't see the strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate this space on my own now, even without it to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. Can't hurt to take a look around while I wait. Well, it doesn't need to send me around, but it's still gonna navigate me. Or who are you two?
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, training thingy. It's fun to see Bruce Lee using this.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Oh, yeah, I
you
think she
alone
definitely needs to see a psychiatrist. She's having survivor's guilt. She has toxic perfectionism and survivor's guilt. Ooh.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Ooh, she...
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then, I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Oh, her sword.
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Splendid.
She's a visitor.
That
Wait,
saves me
is she
quite
like
a bit
is
of
she like
trouble.
the main character?
Let me offer you a piece of advice in return.
I think she's like
Although
the
it
main
might not
character.
be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
That is good advice. Be nice to yourself. Good advice.
Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Alright, finally, she's gotten at least someone with a bit more positivity in her life. Because it seems so far like she had so many people just beating her down. Your dream is over. I can hear crackling in the fire in the distance, and there's a fragrant aroma in the air. Grilled meat.
You're awake! You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue
I am a little
feast
hungry.
just for you.
I am a little hungry.
Of course you are. That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in before it gets cold.
You too?
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forgive the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Oh, come on, dogs. Stop barking. Why are you guys so noisy?
So full.
I might have to go check out to see what he's barking at in a second. 1 second. Let me go find out what she's barking at. Why are you barking? Silly dog. The neighbors. She is barking. She is barking at the neighbors for some strange reason. I do not know why. Apparently, she doesn't like the fact that the neighbors keep opening and closing their door.
Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
Oh, she ate too much. Oh. Alright, now that Paimon's out of the picture, we can have a proper conversation.
I have good news.
Oh, good news. Good to hear.
First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents.
Alright.
Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
That was a lot faster than I expected. Thank you.
When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left.
Okay.
You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Oh, okay. After spending time with Skirk's inner world and witnessing her memories, there are so many questions I could ask. But the most important one is, are you really from Teyvat?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. This is the first time I've seen Skirk break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
So Skirk didn't share those memories with me on purpose, and in fact, she tried her best to keep them from me. I could see why, though. They're not... They are, yeah, they're not the best memories, mind you.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Okie dokie.
No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me, do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
How do you say your sentences without your mouth moving? Because I notice sometimes you don't. Sometimes the character's lip flaps don't flap. Skirk's goal is to defeat the Foul. I can hear how serious this is for her. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. But given how quickly she blazed through that answer, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take this opportunity to get Child some answers.
Well, your last question?
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
That was a calm and calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her. What does she actually feel about it? The Abyss is completely silent. This domain must get lonely after a while. Not to mention, she said it's been hundreds of years since she arrived in Teyvat, and even longer than that if you account for how slowly time passes in here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
I don't remember that part. In all that time, she never established a connection with this world. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? I doubt she'd get... It's because, as a child, all of the connections she had got burned. She lost her parents, she lost her village. She pretty much lost everything as a child, so of course she's going to be afraid of forming connections. She doesn't want to experience that again. Again, survivors go. I should not form connections because I'm afraid I will lose them again. I shouldn't have survived. Like, she needs to go therapy. But I still feel like I hadn't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Yeah, she can't keep her mouth shut. Paimon cannot keep her mouth shut. Oh no. She loves to tell people all sorts of things. When she really shouldn't.
Time to go. Oh, finally.
Alright. We got some mythic enchantment ore. Ooh.
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Alright. I mean, theoretically, the character should be stronger, but I don't think we have anything to show for it in-game. The main thing, though, is we did collect some items, so let's do some leveling. There we go. Okay, perfect. Nice, there we go. Max level. And we just need these things. Oh, how do we get them? Dropped by level 40 Helicures. Oh, we gotta find a... We need to find a bunch. Craftable, an amount of 15. And they're dropped by a lot of... Okay, we need to find... Yeah, we need to find them so we can level up more. Oh, that's good, that's good. Let's see, Bennett is doing pretty well. We should level Bennett up more.
Team, assemble!
Nice. Weapon. Traveler's handy sword. Oh, I think you can have this one. Oh, we need... There's an awful lot of stuff we need to collect. Wednesday... yeah, today is Thursday. We can't get it. Those Saturday, Sunday. So on the weekend when we play, we can collect some stuff. So we'll have to do that. Alright. But for now, he can have that. Since we're not using him yet, I think it's fine. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Maybe... Let's see here. Gift shop. Domain of forgery. Exchange and gift shop. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we will not, we cannot do this. When I thought they said gift shop, I kind of thought they meant something else, but yeah, we can't do that. Purchase from the souvenir shop. I think I did that all already. Domain of forgery. Oh, actually, I wonder if we can actually collect it right now, even though it is technically Thursday. Maybe we might have a little bit of luck. It might still think the game might still think we're in Wednesday. Let's try. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Domain. I'm gonna try. I think we just need... Oh, we have to do this one. Okay. Alright, let's try. We are trying our luck. Alright, we're trying our... Yeah, I know my party's low. I know it's low in level, but I need these things to level up. All characters are Electro. Okay, got it. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright.
I'll protect us.
Alright, alright. I think so far so good. Alright, I need to get rid of you. Come on, come on. Alright, alright, there we go. Another one gone. Oh my, the time is, I could see that I do not think we'll be able to do this. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do this. We're just not doing enough damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're not doing enough damage at all. Hey, Adastra. Yes, yes, I am 9 levels below. But I need the parts. I really do. I can't... I'm at a weird impasse here. Yeah, I'm at a weird impasse where I'm not strong enough to collect parts, but the parts I need to collect, I'm not strong enough for. So... There we go, okay. Man, I think I should just probably quit.
Let the show begin.
Yeah, I know. It's... That is very aggravating, if you ask me. It's super aggravating. Like, they shouldn't hide the story behind a daily grinds. Oh. Aha, alright, alright, alright. Come on.
No ingredients for me today. Drop.
Oh, oh, oh. Get out of that. Aha, okay. Alright, I am managing alright, but I have a strong suspicion that when I get to the last 2 that I won't be able to complete it. Actually, that's one thing I will say about... So, I'm playing multiple of these types of games. I'm playing Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact. I want to try the Skyrail one. But yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet. But pretty much from my playing Wuthering Waves, they don't actually hide much of the content from you when you're playing.
Nice and spicy.
There we go. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right, there we go. And then last but not least. Oh, this is the last guy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, this is the last guy. Oh, get down from here. Get down. I'm not done beating you up. No, 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 no. Oh, I actually completed it. Oh my. I was not expecting that. I actually completed it. That is great. Okay, I am definitely doubling up my rewards. Let's see here. Use one to claim 3 times sword. Do I have these? I have 20. Oh, yeah. You'll never doubt me again. I am quite skilled. I am probably... Let's see. How many do these do I have? I have... I don't know. I have 23 of these. Let's see. Actually, one question. An item used to restore 30 originally resin by 30. This crystalline substance... Though, okay, how do I collect these? I want to use it. I'm going to use it. But I'm going to have to wait because odds are I probably should save these for much higher... Oh, it didn't give it to me. It didn't give it to me. You prick. I guess it really is that you can only get it on Wednesday, on Thursdays. That is another really annoying thing. Oh. That is another really, really annoying thing. Let's see here. We want to go to characters.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Well, I got what I needed, but they were supposed to give me a purple one.
Or not.
Alright, let's level up. Let's level up. There we go. Oh, we should probably go back 1 on that one. There we go. Okay, enhance. Enhance. There we go. Level 40. And we just need this thing. Oh, we should definitely get this one. Oh. Well, I mean, if you look, they tell you here that you can only collect them. You need to do Ruins of Thirst, capital, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. But today is currently Thursday for me. If I look over here at my calendar, it says it's Thursday the 26th. So technically it shouldn't be giving me these, which is why I'm a bit surprised that I didn't get the... Why, one, I'm not surprised that I can't purple, but at the same time, it's a bit shocking that I was able to get the other ones except the purple. Like, I'm getting mixed messages here. I am getting mixed messages. Either way, we need this thing now. Exchange for Stardust dropped in the guild runes. Oh. We should go there. Okay, let's go there. We are trying to level up as much as possible because we are desperately under-leveled. Oh. Alright. Just out of nowhere, there's a chest. And it's being protected. Alright, it's not being protected.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, let's go, let's go. We want to head this way. I wonder if this involves fighting these guys. I don't think so, but I'm going to fight him anyway. Hello, Mr. Robot.
Over here. Cue the spotlight.
You know, I like the rock move, or dropping a rock on people, but it feels like it causes more trouble, because look at this. How am I supposed to fight him now? I have to wait for him. Oh. I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. I have a package that showed up, and I need to hurry up and collect that. So, give me a second. I will be back in a second. Let's do this under construction while I run. Alright, I am back. I am back. I collected the package. Okay. My wife will be very ecstatic that... Oh, don't bark at me. Don't bark at me. My wife will be very ecstatic that the package arrived. She's been looking for it for a week. Yeah. Oh boy. And it just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Glad I picked up the phone call. In Hong Kong, it is ludicrous how much spam we get. And as such, I tend to just ignore numbers that I'm not familiar with. But because she was expecting a phone call for a package, I had to kind of answer any phone call that came. And oh, stop it. And I'm glad that's the one that showed up. Yes. Get out here now. Exactly. All right. Let's deal with this. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Let's deal with this robot. Oh my. Okay, let's avoid his wind move. I can do a wind move too. There we go. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. All right. Oh. All right. Oh, we're doing quite well actually with damage. There we go. Oh, I got it. That's what I needed, the chaos device. Ooh, it's a good thing we beat him up. Perfect. Actually, things are moving quite quickly now, so let's go ahead and upgrade the sword for Bennett. Not that one. Here we go. We can ascend your weapon. Alright, nice. Now let's go ahead and level this up some more. Actually, can we auto-add 1 stars? Let's try and get rid of a lot of 1-star weapons. Because we are kind of overswamped with them. Oh my, no. Let's not use... Let's not use all those. Actually, can I just... I'm gonna hop back. There we go. Okay, now that we've done all of the level 1 weapons... Actually, no, there's still a lot more level 1s. Let's set this to level 2 as well. There we go. Oh, okay, and, yeah, now we're doing that, so... One more time. But now we can simply focus on these ones. Max level reached. Okay. Let's go back 1. There we go. Okay, perfect. Nice. Max level reached, and we need these now. Okay. Ruin guards. Oh, we can probably worry about that later. 2, 4, 6. That's a good level for a weapon. Alright, I think that's good. I think Bennett is level 43. He is actually getting very close to...
Where did that come from?
He's getting very close to being able to go into the party now. Actually, what about you? How about your weapon? Level 50. Oh, it needs the same stuff. All right. I think isn't this a rather bad book, if I recall? Yeah, it's not a good one. We need to try and get more. Yeah, I will say this. It is a bit of a shame that wishes are so hard to come by. Oh, it's such a shame. 160. Yeah, we need to... I'm going to have to... Because in Withering Waves, you get so many chances to make wishes and to convene and all that stuff. It is ludicrous how easy it is to level up. Alright, we should continue now with the continue now here. Yeah, I know. It is ludicrous. They are very... I would like to say they're very stringent. Like, they don't want to give out rewards. Or we'll cancel navigate. Oh, actually, that's kind of the next spot. We will cancel navigation there. We want to continue with the Spiral Abyss. Actually, I wonder... Oh, actually... I don't think that was the story, was it?
Entering.
All devouring whispers of... There's not that one. I need to complete the things for that one. Oh, it's definitely not that one. Let's see here. Where is our mission? I don't see our mission. We will finish the Broken Jade. I think it might be this one here. If that's the case. Yeah, we just went the furthest possible away. We're all the way in a new location. Oh my, let's go. Exploring the map. It is actually a bit surprising how Genshin Impact, it doesn't give you so many rewards. I mean, Identity 5, they're always giving you puzzle pieces, they're always giving you deduction points, they're always giving you stuff so that if you play long enough, then you'll be rewarded with buying new characters, potentially getting new skins. But this game, it feels like you have to put in even more effort in order to get those rewards. For instance, as we pointed out, I have to play Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday to get specific rewards. But what about for those people who can't play this game except only on the weekend? That's a bit unfair to them. Apparently this game doesn't care, though. And a whole 5 Primogen for super long quest. That's kind of like a slap in the face. Like, you built this very large, epic battle, and it's only worth 5 reward? That's what you think that's worth that? Oh, we have a robot. We should... It's a different looking robot. Oh, never mind. I know that robot. It's the one that was attacking us earlier with missiles. Oh, we should get the barrier. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Can I hit you with this? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh my, get it. Where are you? You get down here. What are you doing? Get down. He's just up. All right. All right, we'll have to attack you from a distance. Talk about cheating. If you're going to cheat, then I'm going to cheat too. I have someone who can hit you from long range. Yeah, this will serve you right. And for my character, she could heal too while she attacks. Oh. Alright, are you done? Oh, finally.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Oh, no!
Oh. That's enough from you. That's enough from you. Here, have a firebomb thing, or fire lance. There we go. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's grab this one. And off into the... Ooh, we need those. Now off into the unknown. Where do you lead?
What you got?
I don't have anything, so if you can ignore me if you like. Hey, there's the chest. Okay. Look, I said I didn't have anything. When I say I have nothing, it means I don't have anything. So you can go away.
Come again.
Alright. They want the bear. Oh, they might. They want my dog. No, you cannot have my poodle. No, I'm sorry. Or you're probably referring to this teddy bear right here. Is that a bear? Well, this one's going to eat chili at you. Boba. What is... It's bear-esque. Close enough. What is that? Whatever it is, it's eating hot peppers.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, that way. Up the mountain. Up we go. You know, part of me feels like I would love for these games like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, the Voyage Trek Star one. Again, I don't remember what it's called. I just know that it is another one that's released, which is very similar to, Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. I would actually love these to be turned into proper RPGs. Could you imagine, as you progress through the game, you instead of having to do the wish mechanic to unlock characters, you just naturally unlock them through story elements? And then you get to use them until they either leave or... yeah, pretty much they either leave your party or you get to... No, they'll hang around. Kind of like in the old traditional RPGs. A lot like Chrono Cross. Yeah, I agree. I think that with how the story goes, with how the story goes, with the different characters that show up and leave, this would have been a perfect RPG. One of these old traditional ones, Final Fantasy VII, Dragons or Legend of Dragoon. Dragon's Dogma would, well, that's a Western one, but you know, these types of RPGs, this would be a fantastic one of those. And there is always a market for those types of games. Some people would probably argue that you would not get nearly as much content. They'll probably say, oh, if it wasn't live service, then it would have finished long ago. And my answer to that is bull hockey. People who love a game and love to explore the world and love the characters, they will gladly pay for DLC. They will gladly pay for DLC. It happened for... Oh, there's actually so many games out there that do it. You don't have to go with the live service model. I guess that's the way. I guess that's what the main point is. Oh, what does it look like? There's something there. Yeah, I think episodic update. Well, I don't know about the episodic updates part, but I do feel like if they did the DLC routes, for instance, we have released a brand new campaign. Here you can purchase it and play through the world again. You would end up having a large fan base actually be interested in purchase it. I know a lot of people who bought the DLC patches for Skyrim. Skyrim used to have a lot of them. Elder Scrolls 3 had 2 DLC patches. I know that Oblivion had a couple patches, and Skyrim did too, and they were extended content. Like, they were expansion packs, and they were fantastic. I wonder what that is. It looks like a giant sword that broke. Giant broken sword. That allows me to jump. Oh my. I better watch out. If I worry that I will fly. Ah, this is a rock. Got it. Iron chunks. Okay. Oh, this is to help me get up. I get it. I get it. We should head up then. They kind of understood the that this would be a pain to have to just climb up. So here, have some rocks that shoot you up into the stratosphere. Yeah, I can start listing a lot of games that had the expansion pack thing, and I actually bought a lot of them when I was younger because I love them. I love the game so much. New content was new content. There's a game called Warcraft. Most people know it as for World of Warcraft now, but back then it was just called Warcraft. And Warcraft 1 was fun. Warcraft 2 was fantastic, and they had an expansion pack for it called it was the Orcs expansion pack, where instead of playing as the humans and fighting the Orcs, you got to play as the Orcs and their campaign. And boy, did I buy that before you could have... I was so eager to buy that and play it. How could I not? Alright, I'm going to go down. I think maybe... Alright, where is the route into here? It says go up. But I was already up. And I wonder if there's a... I wonder if there is a... Alright, here. I am here. Okay. Alright, I wasn't close enough.
This is near the chasm, right?
What chasm?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream.
Alright. So we're going to go get our part of our soul back. Nice. But yeah, World of Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 had expansions. And yeah, you definitely would buy them. Actually, World of Warcraft had expansions as well. The Ice King Throne one. That was an added DLC you had to pay for your online RPG. And it made so much money. Oh my. I really think they could have gone that route if they wanted. I really do.
You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety. Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
Let's teach this thief a lesson.
Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Alrighty, let's hop on in. Yeah, I wasn't close enough to the location. Alright. Oh, we get to trial her. Oh, nice. We get to trial her. Alright, let's give her a shot. So this is the area that we were stabbed in. I wasn't expecting these guys. Oh my, she's just flying all over the place. Boy, she's like a flying... Let's see here. Oh, not flying anymore. Alright, there we go. Now let's look at her real quick. Oh, get back up there. I'm trying to look at your character. Alright, I'm going to hit the button right here. I want to see what she looks like when she's flying. There we go. So she has 2 blades. Alright. Not much of a difference. Her outfit turns black. Interesting. She's kind of giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Alright.
Hey, what are you two doing here?
Abyssal mages. Okay.
Let's press on.
Oh, I have the water ability here. There we go. Alright, we should probably heal. Wait. She's like a mermaid kind of thing. Yeah, I thought so. She has like a little mermaid tail that shows up when she dashes in that form. Yeah, check that out. She has a little tail. Kind of like a fish lady. Oh yeah, this is a very interesting. It kind of makes me wonder what kind of creature she is. Are you part dragon, maybe? She could be a dragon lady.
Looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
Alright.
This fog is making it impossible to see anything!
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
If I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wounded back, then yes, I can sense something. It is nearby, but I can't tell exactly the location. But I know it's nearby.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
Oh, he's going to attack us. Or we better...
The spikes are back!
Or we better...
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, you might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
Alrighty, let's go about this. Actually, I kind of like the fact that I was able to see her in her other costume in the cinematic. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is a lot of spikes. Oh my. Oh hey, she's in her dragon form again.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh, she's been hit. She's been hit. Oh. Is that part of her? Oh. That's part of her soul. Hey, we got our soul back.
There. I got it back.
Now what about you? You were just stabbed. Did you lose some of yours?
in the Grayley Plains. You asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power. Whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible.
Hit you.
Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
So you were his real target.
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
But what about you?
I'll cope.
That doesn't sound like that's not a reasonable exchange.
Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal?
I haven't even met the narwhal yet.
Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
Apparently,
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Oh.
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
What should we do
Keep
now?
calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Okay. Skirk was stabbed by one of those spikes while retrieving the fragment of my soul, and in the process, some of her power was stolen. The culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. I have a good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now. If we pursue him, our chances of winning are high. But Skirk's breathing is weaker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her and Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make, but I think we should get out of here.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Okie dokie. Alright. Run, 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 run. Run.
Is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Oh, oh. And we're in the abyss. Okay, I guess avoid attacking the enemies. Yeah, let's avoid attacking or trying to take them off. Or nay, yeah. Man, he didn't even want to keep his guys safe. All right, we're on our way. Oh, come on, up we go. I need more. All right, we're just going to ignore them. All right, run, 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 run.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
Oh, no, do not. They just knocked me off again. Okay, why don't you fall off too?
So, this guy's power with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far.
Yeah, oh, I'm surprised that they had a conversation like that near the end while we're still being attacked. Yes, evasive maneuvers. We managed to escape. I still don't know about this all-devouring narwhal.
Oh, I should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
The all-devouring narwhal. With its power, he even managed to steal from you, of all people.
You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah, when we had our run-in with that thing, Rivulet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Yeah, hearing you say the foul definitely got a reaction out of him.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
Exactly. We do. We have to help. We are strong. I'm level 60.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
It's not out of pity. You said I don't want to be in your debt. Well, I still am.
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much.
You know, if this was a traditional... Since we were having conversations about traditional RPGs, if this was a traditional RPG, this would be the point where she fully joins the party and we can actually start cycling through her. You can start using her in battles and moving around the map. Oh, I wish this was a traditional RPG, because it's much better than her just handing off a bag of cash and pissing off.
I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest.
Oh, hey, she's not actually going to...
He'll know something about Master.
All right.
I'm sure of it. Next time, I need to be ready.
Your outfit looks different.
Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. Abyssal energy is scarce in Teyvat. Wearing this helps me access it more freely.
Ah, I was wondering about her clothes, because I was trying to decide if this, what you can see on her arm and her legs, if that was abyssal energy because she broke her bones so much that they had to replace it, or if it's just like leggings and gloves. So apparently they're leggings and fancy gloves. Good to know. I think Traveler should get some.
It stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can draw from on the go. When the energy runs out, it reverts back to its original form.
I see. Let's go.
Found somewhere to rest. Well, lead the way then.
Okay, so we want to head that way.
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baiju said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
Oh, into the pharmacy. Where are we heading? Oh my, that is a... I think it's better to teleport. Oh, that's going to be a long... Yeah, let's teleport. I thought it would be an easy just walk, but apparently we have a long distance to travel. All right. I'm hoping that I will be able to get some more Primogen after this, and then I can do a draw. All right, I think we're almost there. Oh wait, that's not the... Oh, I'm going to the wrong one. No, we want to go this way. That exclamation point is very... It is lying to us. That's not the proper route. Well, this helps out though. It's still on the screen. Oh my, look at that. It is acting like it is far more important than the actual mission scope. It's crazy. There we go. Okay.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Huh. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Paimon is a very,
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Ah! You heard all that?
Again, this is why we don't tell her secrets. Paimon is not very good at keeping her voice down.
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Exactly. Paimon, learn to shut up. If you were more quieter, people would be happier.
Happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
Yeah.
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Well, you did. Paimon's whispering needs work.
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
I think we've gotten plenty of rest. You should lie down, rest, and I can go talk to Baija and ask about what happened to you.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Ah, whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
It's like she has nothing but pure ego. She has no id or superego. Boy, Paimon. Skirk is stubborn. Even if she tried to convince her to take it easy, I doubt she'd listen. Paimon is right. Skirk will stop and take a break once she gets tired. I shouldn't just get some sleep. Oh. Skirk? Of course, she's acting like she didn't just get stabbed in the shoulder, huh? Something seems off with her, though.
Quiet.
Who's she talking to? There's no one around unless... She's hearing voices.
Remember how many of us perished
Yep.
in that fire?
Oh my, she's hearing voices.
To rot on the scorched earth, yet you alone live on.
There's that survivor's guilt again.
Keep your gaze
She needs a
fixed
hug.
on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running and
Panda, go give her a
never
hug.
look back.
She needs a hug. Go give her a hug. Right. In that dream I witnessed, Skirk was training alone, but there were disembodied voices talking to her. One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us. Well, we kind of already know her family was burned in a fire. You know, her village was set on fire, and her family was kind of shot at, and, you know, the house was burning down. So I could understand about the... She did not have a good past.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy.
Don't rub it in, Paimon.
Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Covered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Maybe it's because of the spike that stabbed you.
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Alright, we should go find her now. Oh. Oh, actually, we're going... I see. Alright, alright.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
It looks like she's sleeping. I think... Well, okay. Maybe it's not going well.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
Breakfast sounds like a good idea. Skirk looks so serene, almost like she really is asleep. I think she is asleep. I think she's lying. She's not meditating, she is napping. But she needs to nap. You again. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh, are we going back into her dream space? Okay, let's... Alright, let's see what we can do. This place feels familiar, but where am I exactly? These are towering cliffs, withered trees, and a strange river flowing from the horizon all the way here, but it's broken up several times along the way, with a waterfall at each breaking point. On closer inspection, the color of the water is changing. The closer I get to the lower portion, the darker it becomes, almost as if... Did you bring me here?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
Talks, so you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this.
This sounds like Skirk's younger self. This must be her inner child.
I guess that's why I can speak again, too.
Oh, she's been suppressing this for a while. Okay.
Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place?
Why are there so many cliffs and waterfalls? What is that river?
Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past. When all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was, she cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
That doesn't sound very healthy. Wait, that reminds me of something.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that Sturtologi, he was more of an abuser who was looking for people to abuse than a master, because it seems like all he did was cause nothing but harm to Skark, and it seems like the other guy as well,
This isn't my first taste
after
of
him.
failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
Yeah, it is. It is quite a slippery slope. And since then, it's been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret of her strength. I argued this earlier. I think if she would be stronger, it would be to accept her past self, accept who she was, all of the flaws, all of the steps that she had to take to become who she is. If she did that, then she would be in a much healthier position, and she would actually be even stronger. I think Sturtologi gave her very bad advice. Sturtologi should be set up or sent to court for child abuse. He definitely should be. But it's let's see. I have to head off. All right, laters. Actually, I need to hop off too. I need to go have lunch and then I need to get to programming. So I'm going to finish this a little bit, and then I'm hopping off. But you have a good one, Adashra. Laters. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does she have to do this
The
way?
answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Alright. Touch. Touchy, touchy. Touchy, touchy, okay. Oh, okay, this is going to be a lot of story elements, isn't it? This looks like a coastline. Oh, I recognize the drawing in the sand. Wait, isn't that the picture I drew for Paimon? Why is it showing up in Skirk's memories?
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever.
Why? I think, if I think about it, it was not surprising at all. After what happened at Wanmin Restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years either. I doubt she's ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
A long way? Okay. We will continue going down this path next time. We can go down this path, find out exactly what's happening with Skirk. Yeah, this is a special story mode, so yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, I think I might end up getting stuck back in here. That's fine though. But yeah, we will continue into Skirk's memory, in her emotional landscape, and uncover more about her next time. It's 1:30 on my end. I need to hop off so I could eat and then prepare for programming. But it's fun. I can't wait to play more. Oh, I can't. Saturday we usually play Genshin Impact, so can't wait. Anyway, everybody have a good one, and I'll see you in an hour. Laters.